Oh, it's you, nerd. You know it's not polite to stare at someone when they enter an elevator. So, could you do me a favor and not stare at me? Thanks. And scoot back. Why are you standing in the middle of the elevator? Jesus. Is this your first time in an elevator? You think I'm here to study for the test? Do you really think I study? What I'm doing here is none of your concern, nerd. But if you must know, I'm here because I have to redo that silly report. Yeah, the one where the professor caught me paraphrasing parts off of you. I was so close to actually fooling the professor about it too. But no, you just had to make the words too complicated, and the professor knew I couldn't have written it. I don't want to hear it. So I suppose you're studying today, huh? Yeah, well, I figure that much knowing that you always come here every day. Always disconnecting yourself from everyone. That's why you don't have a social life. Whoa, what was that? The elevator just rumbled. Yeah, I know that's stupid. Seriously? The buttons aren't working. No, I absolutely hate it, for your information. Well, I certainly don't want to be stuck in here with you. I have a lot of plans today, and I really want to spend at least 1 hour on the stupid essay before I go. Unlike you, I have social plans. I go to hang out with people and make connections. Come on. Do you really think your brains are going to get you anywhere other than getting your diploma? If you don't get any friends or any acquaintance at all, you're going to end up not having someone to rely on. Trust me, when it comes to friends, I have a lot who I don't even treat as real ones. That's just how the world works. I'm surprised you don't know this despite being so intelligent yourself. Don't flatter yourself. Take it as a compliment if you want to. Matter still stands that you're still a nerd. No, it's nothing. I'm just thinking how we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, right. I already pushed the alert button. No one's even answering. No signal on my phone either. Do you got anything, nerd? Not a bar on you either, huh? Great. Just great. I wonder if we're being pranked. Maybe someone on the cheerleading team did this? Well, if they did, and if I catch them red-handed, they're definitely going to be in trouble. I'm captain of the cheer team for a reason, you know? Yeah, well, the family tradition runs deep, and Mom was really passionate about it too. You see, my mom was the cheer captain in her time in high school. She really liked gymnastics and all that, but she got into an accident during practice that caused her to lose her position. Well, after that, she wasn't able to do all the stunts ever again. I mean, she's alive and kicking. Hell, she even invites me to do yoga with her all the time. It helps her a lot and cheers herself up, but I I wasn't I wasn't like this when I was young. A lot of people know this already, but I was very much interested in fashion. Not the most active person for sure, but I wanted to see my mom happy again, so I diligently and devotedly practiced every day in middle school until I auditioned in high school. Little did I know there was competition. Rude competition. I had to do what I had to do. Be better than everyone else. Well, I'm glad to say that it became a success, and look at how my hard work paid off. Little me successful, and my mom is now happy. Her dream is also now my dream. Not like I'm against it, it's fun, but sometimes it gets tiresome too. Well, duh. Physically, very taxing. Mentally, not so much. Yeah, just practice as much as you can. And sure, you'll get injured, get some cuts or bruises, but how will you be successful if you don't fail a bunch of times first? Please, my attention span is quite thin. Why do you think I've been forcing myself to talk to you all this time? The only reason why I'm doing this now is because when I shut up, I have to stare into the blank abyss for God knows how long until help arrives. You know, sometimes I wonder if your light's always on upstairs. But then there's this simplicity about you. Like you're not tangled up in all the nonsense like the rest of us are. It's strangely refreshing. Even if it does make you an easy target. But I guess that's one trait that's likable about you. Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm only saying that because there are other less likable things about you. I mean, of course, but I'd rather not tell you what. You know, I don't talk about you behind your back. And I don't let my friends talk about you either. I mean, I already know your life is not that interesting to begin with, so why even prolong the bullying towards other people, right? I'd rather I get to entertain you all by myself than have other people be in the way. Seriously? Come on. Would you rather get beaten up by the football team rather than blur out the words for others? I guess both have some long-lasting effect, but... What is it with you, huh? For some reason, my words don't really affect you that much. I guess that's part of the things I like about you. At least you're not that easy to give up, huh? Huh? What do you mean by that? You think I'm just saying this to get entertained? You really think I'm lying in front of your face right now? Come on, loser. Don't you think it's... What? Wait. Lights are... The lights went out. Just my luck, I swear. How does this day become any more... No, it's nothing. I just heard something that's all. Me? Afraid of the dark? Not at all. In fact, I actually like having... I'm sorry, I just feel a little lightheaded, that's all. No, I'll just sit down here at the corner. I'm feeling the railing, so... I'm fine. Just... Okay, I get it. Stop pestering already. I'm claustrophobic, and it worsens when the lights go out. Not knowing what kind of space I'm in, basically. Don't... I should have just taken the stairs. Why do you think I don't use the elevators in school? I'm only rushing right now, that's why I took the elevator. Oh, my head. No, my water bottle's in the locker room. No. Fine, give me it. Thanks. I hate tight spaces, I swear. Really? You're asking me that now? Fine. It all started when I was young, when I got trapped inside this spiral slide. A kid closed the door on me, so I had no choice but to go down, but I was too scared. So I stayed there for like 3 or 4 minutes crying until my mom was looking for me. Until then, I was so afraid of getting inside a small room. What? Didn't catch a glimpse of me struggling earlier, huh? That's because you're... That's because there's someone here with me. I was alone on that slide, so... Just don't think because you're comforting me that makes us close. You shouldn't see me like this in the first place. Well, what if you use it against me or something? Knowing what I've been doing to you all this time. You really don't remember, do you? Fine. Back in kindergarten, in Mrs. Haley's class, I was the new kid, and so no one partnered with me for that stupid activity. Of course, as the new kid, no one acknowledged me until you turned to my seat and asked me. I thought it was a cute way of asking someone too, so I went along with it. At first, it made me think we were instantly friends or something, so I tried striking a conversation with you, but you immediately went to read your book and constantly ignored me. I thought I wasn't smart enough to talk to you, or you just told me to be your partner and that's about it. Well, yeah, I was really looking forward to it too. You know, having friends and all. That's why I didn't talk to anyone other than trying to talk to you. I thought everyone hated me for some reason. Maybe that's why some random kid locked me in that slide. So I never really cared until I left that kindergarten. That's when I discovered everything about my mom and cheerleading. In her photos, everybody looked at her. She was so popular and I was jealous of her. So I guess you could say there was a hidden agenda when I said I wanted to fulfill her dream. But I never expected I'd see you in my same school after all these years. You looked at me dead in the eyes at our first meeting too. I thought you might have remembered me, but I ignored it. I was scared you might say something to me that might damage my hard-earned reputation, so I made sure you didn't. Yeah, I'm sorry if my attitude towards you has been... Yeah, no, my attitude has truly been terrible. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. Well, it's not my fault I like... Nothing. I said it's nothing. When's help gonna come anyway? We've been here for longer than we should. Fine. I'll tell you. I like... I like you. Stop it. Okay, fine. I like you. There, happy? I liked you for a long time. Ever since back in kindergarten. It just hurt when you ignored me for your stupid books. Well, what can I do? I was just a kid back then, so... Yeah, it's... Oh, the lights are back on. Thank goodness. Could you help me up? Thanks. Hey, could you keep this a secret from everyone? I promise I won't bother you anymore, and that's not fair. I just told you I like you, and I wasn't prepared for an answer, and fine, have it your way. This Saturday, at the cafe near the public library, no one even hangs out there other than people like you, so... What does it look like I'm doing? I'm going to treat you as thanks. A date? Come on. Do you really think I asked you out just because I confessed? Well, no, not really. Of course not. You have to show you're worthy first. Anyway, seems like the elevator is up and running again. About time, if you ask me. This is my floor. I'll see you this Saturday. And thanks, nerd.
Hello everyone, this is Spring ASMR. I really hope you enjoyed the video.
Please check out my Patreon if you would like to support me, and if you'd like to join the Spring ASMR community, check out my Discord server. Links to both can be found in the description of this video. Don't forget, I now stream on Twitch. You can check the days and times I stream also in our Discord. I also like to give a quick shout out to my super supporters on my Patreon. Potato, Raldigarn, Bread, Salisbury Steak, Ghosty, and Brexit Tea. Okay, have a good one!